Alright guys, we are back and we're taking a look at a good old friend of ours, Mega Froslass EX. This Pokemon, or this deck, in a sense, has been around post-rotation, pre-rotation, and is now post-rotation still a menace to deal with. Especially due to the first attack. Resentful Refrain essentially does 50 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. So there is a very big damage potential with Mega Froslass for just one water energy. And we're pairing this alongside the newest release, Mega Starmie EX. This one's gotta be one of my favorites, mainly due to the running animation from Pokemon Legends ZNA, but the first attack is very nice. For example, Jet Blow, 120 damage, straight up, also 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Very nice, very aggressive early on. Nebula Beam is very useful, because this will essentially bypass something like Cornerstone Ogerpon, or the other, what's the other crab Pokemon named? I forgot the name anyways, but it is definitely a nice to have attack. So yeah, that's one of the newest additions to this deck. This deck recently has won a tournament as well, and it essentially works the same as it used to, right? We want to have the normal Froslass on the field, utilize the ability Freezing Shroud, inflict damage counters on each Pokemon with an ability. We will also want then to have Monkidori on the field, use its ability Adrena Brain to basically move damage counters around, and effectively being able to control the flow of the match. Meowth EX has become a staple in pretty much any deck now, since Last Ditch Catch is going to allow us to draw a useful supporter card when we need to. So yeah, let's jump into a couple of matches. Let's see what this deck is capable of doing. It already has proven its worth and its dominance in specific tournaments already, right? Okay, the opponent chose heads, so he is going to flip a coin, and he actually won the coin flip. Now, let's see who's going first, who is going second. I don't really mind going first. Okay, he's going first. All right, no basic Pokemon. That's awesome. You know how I love this? I think only today I had like 7 or 8 matches where I didn't draw a single basic Pokemon, like almost back to back. And meanwhile, you see stuff like this, like 3 Pokemon at once. Yeah, very tough. Very tough to deal with. Snorunt, we're going to come forth with Snorunt. We do have Monkidori here. We do have Pokepad. Let's see what we're dealing with. Let's see what we are dealing with. The good thing is we do have Lily's Determination. He can draw 1 card. Is he going to set another Pokemon? No. Oh, and Zoroark. Okay. Long time no see, actually. Not gonna lie, and Zoroark hasn't been around for a while now. Oh my goodness. Round 1 Precious Trolley. This has to be the most unfair start in the history of TCG life. Like, literally. Literally being able to set up your entire field from the get-go is heavy. Very heavy. Very, very heavy. Right, very, very heavy. And then he already has an energy. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to essentially bring forth his Pokemon the next turn as well. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, Peachrunt is then... Peachrunt can't be switched out without any... let's say dependencies, right? Carmine could be used, but you know what? We're going to use Pokepad here. Bring forth another Snorunt, actually. Like so. I am going to play this. I am going to play Lily's Determination. Okay, this is good. Yeah, alright, sure. Let's go with this one here. Let's go with this one. Let's retreat. Bring him forth. Utilize Adrena Brain, of course. Let's grab the damage counters right there. We're gonna inflict them over here on that side of the field of the opponent, and then we're just gonna attack with Itchy Pollen. This will prevent the opponent from using any item cards. So that's already a decent start, considering he has Precious Trolley in round 1. Even if he plays End Zoroark, we're actually good to go now. And unfortunately, we didn't have the Froslass in this round. So that's basically going to prevent us from using the ability Freezing Shroud. But I do hope he's not going to be able to essentially load up this turn. Let's wait and see. Okay, he essentially didn't do anything. He literally did nothing. Yeah, he didn't do anything. I'm kind of inclined towards getting at least one Froslass here. Yeah, what just happened? You guys witnessed that. I literally just drew my Pokemon and the turn ended. There might be a connectivity issue right there. There might be a connectivity issue right there. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if the opponent's doing anything. I do feel like this game is going to be buggy. Okay, set an energy, gave the air balloon here. It is 100% going to be buggy. And I don't really know how to go about this, because this is most likely going to cost us the... Yeah, there it is. Apparently, I didn't take an action in time. But it literally was like my turn started and I only drew a card, and that was literally all there is to it. Like, I didn't do nothing else. So this is 100% due to some of the connectivity issues this game unfortunately sometimes has. So if this game actually gets lost, then it's purely because of that. There is no other reason. I mean, this turn did cost us everything because we were not even able to attack using Budyu's ability. At least the opponent couldn't attack now, right? Let's try and evolve now. That's at least something. Crispin, do you know what? We're gonna do this. Let's bring forth... Yeah, wait, he has a lot of cards in his hand. You know what? We could actually also get rid of his Pokemon. Yeah, let's do this. He has 7 cards in his hand, right? Let's do Crispin then. Crispin is going to be nice. Let's retreat. And let's attack using Mega Froslass. That's going to be enough to get rid of his Zoroark, essentially. Giving us 2 points. I mean... I don't know if you guys experience this from time to time as well with the connectivity issues, but it happens here and then. Here and then it definitely happens. And it is very annoying when it does happen. Now, the good thing is he is reliant on having a lot of cards in his hands. Or rather, let's say he is always going to have a lot of cards in his hands. So the next Pokemon he plays, I am definitely going to be able to one-shot it using my Mega Froslass, because look at the amount of cards in his hands. He's not going to be able to finish my Mega Froslass off in 1 turn, since we have a lot more HP. Rock Scouting, oh. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or 1 evolution Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So there is another Zoroark. He's going to evolve now, come forth to the active position, most likely use Rampaging Thunder to do 250 damage. And yeah, that's that. So that's pretty much going to be the move. Let me guess, he's going to bring the Fire Monkey onto the field. Or another... No, he's going to bring another Zorua, because he obviously wants to have another Zoroark. Zoroark's ability trait is going to allow him now to draw 2 cards if he does so. I guess he's probably not going to do it because he wants to reduce the cards in his hand. Not sure if he is going to be able to do anything else. Yeah, there is another card now. Pokepad. Yep, he's going to reduce the cards in his hand. He needs to get rid of 1 more. 1 more card he needs to get rid of in order to be able to survive my next hit. Apparently, he wasn't able to do so. Night Joker. Yep, he's not going to be able to withstand my next attack. Regardless, he's going to be able to finish off my Pokemon, though, in the next turn, right? Let's actually grab a few damage counters here. We're going to bring Monkidori onto the field, of course. Monkidori. Second one, we're going to utilize the ability Adrena Brain. And let me quickly think. That's 20. That's 30. Yeah, okay, he conceded. GG. Yo, are you seeing this at the bottom here? You see this, right? We wasn't even able to play our Starmie, but this was very dominant. So yeah, let's keep it at that. Now, even though we had a connectivity issue and we had a, let's say, a tough start in a sense that the opponent was able to drop Precious Trolley round 1, we actually turned it good around because Mega Froslass is just as disgusting as it always has been. Now, pre-rotation, post-rotation, this deck is still a menace, a huge problem. And it effectively hasn't changed by much, right? There is a few additions like Staryu is there, obviously, then Starmie, yes. Then we have Meowth as an addition, but the rest pretty much remains untouched. Risky Ruins is a great addition to this setup. Yes, we are missing like stuff like the good old Iono or Arven and stuff like that, but nevertheless, this deck performs extremely good. So yeah, let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. The deck list will be, as always, in the video description. And yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.